Hello everyone, and welcome back for another video here on the channel. As always, for my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for coming back and joining me on another video. Within today's video, we are going to be doing our second cash envelope stuffing for the month of October. I got paid on the 22nd from my full-time job, so of course I'm going to sit down and budget out that paycheck together. So if you're interested in seeing how I plan on breaking down my paycheck, then just keep on watching. Alright, so as I just mentioned, we are going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing within the video, and also I am going to be doing an announcement or an update that I am so excited to share with you all and see what you all think. So be sure to stay tuned for that. But if this does happen to be your first time here on the channel, let me take a moment and welcome you. Hello, my name is Monet. I'm 24 years old, and here on this channel we deal with all things finances and trying to better manage your money. I personally had a spending problem and I did not know how to budget, so I came across the cash envelope system and I wanted to document my progress here on YouTube. And I am also in the process of eliminating my debt, and I am using the debt snowball method to help with that. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, you would like to learn, be motivated, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the family, and make sure you hit the bell so that you are always notified whenever I upload a new video. So with all of that out the way, guys, let's go ahead and get started with budgeting out my paycheck. All right, so here we are back with our paycheck number 2 breakdown sheet. I have all of the sheets that I use within my channel within my Etsy shop. So if you are ever interested in any of the sheets I use, then be sure to click the link down in the description and check that out. So as always, I already went ahead and filled in the categories, so we can just go over the amounts together. So the first expense that I have written here is rent, and this is going to be rent that I am saving for November 1st. And this will be the second half for my rent. So I'm going to put aside $635 for that. So then that should complete my total month of my rent payment. After that, I have my PSC&G that I also like to pay on the 1st of each month. For this is going to be interesting because this is my gas and electricity, and I have to pay for the gas and electricity here at my current apartment, and then also the gas and electricity that I used within my old apartment at the beginning of the month. So I only have a payment for where I live today, and I still not have received a bill for my old apartment. So I'm just going to put aside $100 for PSC&G and hope that it's not more than 100. I don't think it should be, but I'm just going to give myself a nice little cushion and set aside $100 just to be safe. After that, I have my FiOS, which is my internet, and this hasn't changed. This is still $60 every month. And then I have here my gas, which is gas for my car, and I don't take cash out for that because I go to Costco, so I just leave this on my debit card, and that's going to be $40 I'm going to put aside for the next 2 weeks. So everything within this expense column, I don't take the physical cash out for. I do leave them within my checking account and pay them when they're due. So as a total, we're looking at $835 for that. After that, we move over to our cash portion. The first half is for my car insurance, which is due on the 25th. To put aside for the second half, I'm going to put aside $98. After that, we move on to my Great Lakes. And for the second half, each month I put aside $220. So that's what I will put aside today. And then these are all of the things that I keep within my wallet. So spending is going to get 40. Groceries will receive 100. Toiletries is getting 45. Clothing is getting 10. And eating out is getting 20. So there we go. We're going to total up everything for our cash, and that gives me $533. Over here looking at my sinking funds, I am going to leave these blank. It's so sad. This month, honestly, my sinking funds have not been receiving much love, and that's because I fund my sinking funds with my side income. But honestly, guys, I've just been feeling a little, I don't know if it's unmotivated or overwhelmed. I honestly just think the move took a toll on me, and it's just exhausting. So I just have not been that motivated to go out and Uber and DoorDash. So that is of course affecting my sinking funds because then I can't produce any side income. But I'm gonna turn it around in November and get back to how things should be. So if we move on over here towards my extra debt, I am going to put Great Lakes for my student loans because I'm still working on that. And from this paycheck, we'll be able to put aside $261 towards Great Lakes. So now we go to my savings, and I will be putting money aside from my savings from this paycheck. If you are unaware, I am still currently on a savings challenge to save $3,000 by the end of the year. And like I just previously said, I fund my sinking funds and my savings with my side income. But again, since I haven't produced that much side income, that means no money in sinking funds and no money in savings. But I still want to be consistent with my savings challenge for the end of the year. So that means I still have to put aside my monthly payment. So I did have a goal to set aside $160 for the month of October so that I can still be online with my challenge. So I'm gonna put aside $160. Nope, I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'm gonna put aside $120 from my savings, and then I'm gonna try and make up the rest to get to $160 from my side income. Hopefully I explained all of that clearly. So now if we move over to rollover, this is what I like to consider a cushion or a buffer, and I like to set aside $5 with each paycheck. So now we get down to the total that I'm going to withdraw from the bank today, and that's gonna be $533 plus $261 plus $120. So that will give me a total of $914 that I will take out of the bank today. So that is how I'm going to break down my second paycheck for the month of October. And now I'm just going to head to the bank and get the cash. And when I come back, we can go ahead and get started with stuffing my envelopes. All right, everyone, so I have returned from the bank and I got the cash right here in my envelope. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay out this cash, and then I'll bring you guys back once we are all done. All right, everyone, so we have the money all lined up here at the top. Over here, I have my binder for my cash envelopes. And over here, I have my cash envelopes that I don't put in my binder. I just keep them for my split bills. Now, normally down here is where I keep my cash dividers. But if you guys remember, I said that I have an announcement, and that is because I finally listened to you guys. I finally had some time and I created new cash dividers, and I am officially going to be adding them to my Etsy shop. So I'm going to set these to the side for a second just so that we can see quickly the new items that I am going to be adding to my shop, and they should all be available as of today. So these are the current cash dividers that I've been using within my wallet, and I just think they are so beautiful and so cute. So this is going to be the first set. They come in a set of 3, just like the other ones that I had before, and this is currently the one that I have listed. So let me just set the money to the side so that we can look at them properly. Okay, so as I said, this is the set. It's like this gold white set. So this is the first tab. It's white and it has like gold flowers on it. And then the second one is just an all gold tab. And then the last one is this white and gold polka dot set. So on my shop, you can purchase these as a set. And this is exactly how it will be displayed to you. I'm also making the labels available, so they will be printed clear with the black writing on them. And you just let me know what you would like, and I will mail this set to you. So if you are a person who has been asking about my dividers, I finally put them up on the shop. And this is the first style. And then let me show you guys the next style that I created. So after that, I also wanted to add another pink set because pink is my favorite color, if you didn't know, but I just wanted something a little bit different, so that's why I'm using the white, but I love the pink as well. So again, this is the pink and it has the gold accent with the flowers. So this would be your first tab. Then we would have another gold as your second. And then this last one with the pink and the gold bows. So this will be another set that I have available, and you will get it exactly how I'm showing you all now. And then I have another set that I added, and this is the bumblebee set. With this one, the labels are going to be white with black writing, just because this divider was black already, and when I put the clear one, you couldn't really read what was on it. So this is the only one that's provided with the white background and then the black lettering. But overall, I still love it. I still think it's really cute. So the first one is black with like these little bumblebee accents on it. Then the second one is like this beige tan color. And then the last one is this gold tab. So all three are available currently on my Etsy shop. So let me know what you guys think. And since these orders are all based on how much inventory I have with the cardstock for the design, it is a limited amount that I'm going to be selling. So once they do sell out, unfortunately, that is going to be it. And it is first come, first serve. So if you are interested and if you like them, let me know. And if you're interested, then go ahead and check out my Etsy shop in the description down below. I would really appreciate it. And another thing that I added to the shop was bank slips, because I saw quite a few people were interested in the bank slips and purchasing them. So I finally also made that available within my shop. And I am offering 3 different color sets that you can purchase if you are interested in any of them. So I have all 3 available on one listing, and then you would just pick and choose which color and how many, all of that good stuff. So this is what I call the beige bank slip color. And then this one is the pink style. And then this one is the green style. So these are all reusable cash bank slips. You can use them just as I do. You can go ahead and use a permanent marker and it wipes right off with alcohol, or you can get a dry erase marker and it wipes off just the same. So they're very small and compact. I said within my posting they're about the size of a Post-it. So just to get an idea in terms of like the size, your standard Post-it is about the size that this slip is. So you should be able to put it in any wallet or any little handbag that you have and go to the bank and tell them exactly how much denominations you want. So this is the start of me adding different things to my shop. Like I said, I was very inspired and I wanted to try and branch out and add new things. So this is the first step for that. Again, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know down in the comments below, and let's go ahead and get started with cash stuffing. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with cash stuffing my split bills. So the first one that I have is my car insurance, and car insurance today we're putting aside $98. So a 50, 2 20s, a 5, and 3 singles. And that should give us 98, 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. So my car insurance for the month is $198. So I already had the 100. This is the 98. And now I have my full payment for the month. So we will go ahead and put that in there and set that to the side. Up next is my Great Lakes. Great Lakes is going to be $220. So we have 100, 220. So that gives us our 220. And we'll go ahead and add that right to the envelope. So there we go. Our 2 cash envelopes are stuffed and ready. So now we can move on to my cash dividers, which I am obsessed with. Okay, so of course, when it comes to my cash dividers, I am participating in the dollar challenge. So any dollars that I come across, I will be taking them out and adding them to the jar at the end. So looking at my spending, today we said we're adding $40. So 20, 10, and 2 5s is how I like to break it up. and that will give me 20, 30, 35, 40. So 40 for my spending. I'm gonna check and see if I have any dollars, which I do. I have one. And then I like to roll over any money that I still have within my dividers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And now I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. So $65 within my spending. Up next it is groceries. And oh my goodness, guys, I need to go grocery shopping. I have yet to do a grocery shop within my apartment since I moved in. So the entire grocery budget that I had last week, or I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, I still have here. So I'm going to be adding another $100, and I am most definitely going grocery shopping tomorrow morning because I am sick of having nothing in my house. So it's gonna be an all-out grocery shop haul for tomorrow. So I always add $100 towards my grocery, and I take that out in 20s. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And if we go ahead and, ooh, I have $1, so I'm gonna set that to the side. So if we go ahead and add what I had from the week before, now as a total I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So that's gonna be $200 I have set aside for my groceries. After that, we're gonna move on to toiletries. Toiletries we said is getting 45, so 2 20s and a 5 will give me 45, 20, 40, 45. And I only have $10 left, so we're gonna roll that over. And now as a total, I have 20, 40, 50, 55. So $55 set aside for toiletries. Up next, it is clothing. Clothing is going to get $10, so a $10 bill. And I don't believe I have any singles. Yeah, I don't. So now clothing has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. So $75 now within my clothing. After that, we move on to eating out. Eating out is going to get 20, so a $20 bill. And I'm gonna add 10, so that will give me $30 for eating out. And then here I have my miscellaneous, and that is just for any money that I need to deposit back into the bank. So I have my cash dividers. I'm gonna go ahead and put them right back in my wallet. They just fit in the back like that. And there you go. That is how I look at my dividers and separate my cash and everything while I am out shopping. So now that we did that, we see we have $2 for our savings challenge, which isn't a lot, but I didn't do a lot of spending this week, so I'm not surprised. But nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and add these $2 to our jar. So here is our lovely jar. I'm gonna open her up and add our $2. All right, there we go. And right after our dollar challenge, we move into our coin challenge. Here we go. And this is the same idea for the past 2 weeks. Any coins that I managed to save, I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the jar. And our coins have now been added. So now we're gonna move right along into our binder. And first we're going to set aside our savings. I'm gonna add $120. So I'm gonna do 120. So that's 50, 120. And that's gonna go right into my savings envelope. So now as a total within my savings, I have $2,000 within the bank. So that's what these placeholders are for. And now I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 41, 42. So $642 I now have as my savings amount. So there we go. We're gonna keep pushing. Even though October isn't a month too much of side hustle, I still want to make sure that I am making a contribution towards my savings. All right, so now we're going to move on to my debt snowball, and that should be $261. So if we go ahead and take all of this, it should be what we have left. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61. So that is true. $261 is what I have. And we're going to add it to what we did last time. So now for the month as a debt snowball, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 1. So $561 is what we have set aside so far for a debt snowball payment. And I am currently unsure if it's going to be the last for the month, because I'm going to try and do side income this week. And if I do it, then that would technically be a part of my October budget. So if I do manage to get one good side income for the month of October, I'm going to add that towards my debt snowball, and then we will get our final count for debt. All right, but as of today, that is everything, and the money has been placed where it needs to go. All right, so I really hope you all enjoyed the video. That is how I'm going to wrap up my second paycheck. If you enjoyed the new listings in the Etsy shop, or if you just enjoyed the video in general, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below and give me a thumbs up so that I know that you are still liking these type of videos, and it is the best way to help and support my channel. So if you made it to the end and you aren't subscribed and you enjoy what we talk about here on this channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the family. We would love to have you. And with all that being said, that's all I have for today's video, and I will see you all next time in my next one. Bye guys.